see, real talk here. Um, Something I observed yesterday or last week. I took a friend to the airport who was traveling for a conference. His family was not around, so he visited us. I was going to drop him off. And something I noticed at the airport, I saw, maybe because it was on a Friday or whatever, I saw a large number of Indians, Chinese, Lebanese, and Europeans coming into Nigeria. And at the departure lounge, I saw crowd of our youths leaving. And I was flabbergasted. Lots of, I saw like, light skin, I saw them coming in. On the other place, at the end arrival, the other place I saw lots of our dark skinned people leaving. So I got to ask. And I talked to the guy there. I said, what's going on? He said, yeah, now so that's how the percentage of trip, apart from few that went on holiday and coming back. And I had to ask myself, what is going on? Is there something we Africans are not seeing that is making these Asians, these Chinese, coming into the country and setting up businesses here? Why are they trooping into Nigeria? And we are trooping out. And I got thinking, I got discussing with my friend, called my friend. And my friend told me, look, you don't discover and appreciate what you have until you've gone to the other side. And I said, please, can you explain? He said, you see these guys? They are seeing the population that Nigeria has. They are seeing the industry capabilities that Africa has. They are seeing the businesses that they are setting up. They are seeing prospect for tech companies. That many of our young people are not interested in seeing that. And that they are seeing Africa as a gold mine, where return on investment, that if that he has a business he runs in Switzerland, my friend was telling me, that the highest he makes in that business, return on investment is, that is so lucky, 35%. But the ones he runs in Nigeria, yes, despite the challenges, that some of them he makes as much as 150% RIO. Yes, the journey might be tumultuous, might be challenging, 150% return on investment. Now, I said, but hold on, we can't judge these young people for leaving. But let's find out first, what are the reasons why some of our young Africans are going through the desert, swimming across the sea, to go to Europe, go to America? First thing, and I got them involved, engaged. And the first thing they said, look, Africa has no hope for us. There's corruption, massive corruption, insecurity, that we don't even know where to start from, bad governance, unemployment, so struggle for survival, finish going to school, nothing to fall back on. I'm like, wow, that's a lot for somebody to go. I said, so now when you go, say, yes, let me first go. And I said, how about all these guys we are seeing coming? And the argument they made is that these people have already established. They are coming with resources to invest. That I do not even have resources to feed myself. How much more investing? Say, please, let me go to Europe, let me go to America, let me go to wherever I'm going to, and go and work hard, earn income that I expect to come back. So I really thought about it, that we are leaving to go to Europe, go to America, and we are swimming across the sea, risking our lives and all kinds of danger. But on the other hand, the Chinese are coming here to set up factory. I saw a furniture company set up by a Chinese. I saw a plastic company set up by an Indian guy. And they do this. The thing is that they repatriate the money back to their country. So my question is this: apart from the excuses, and which are very valid, that the young men gave, do you think there's something we can do to put a halt? Because these are the brains of the future being drained away. They don't even want to hear that. They don't even want to discuss staying. A while back, a friend I know packed up his pharmacy business to relocate to Canada. How do you reconcile that? Packed up his business and left the country. Guess what? It was a franchise of businesses. Guess who bought it? An Indian. He employed a pharmacy. An Indian took over. Another hospital I know, hotel that I know, You leave and the foreigner takes over the company. So I just want to share to our people, if our leaders, anyone that know there's something happening, which might have an impact in this country, in this continent, in the next 20 years. There's a brain drain. Brothers have not seen themselves for years because they can't come back. Couples are not together because they can't come back. An engineer, a doctor, a banker leaves this country, goes abroad, and start doing care work, cleaning the bum, cleaning the backside of sick people. It's a noble job, but your gift was what you were doing here before. You're not even doing that, and they tell you, look, what they pay me, even the 500 pounds I earn there, can with that after 2 years I'll build a house here. That means there's something fundamentally wrong with our society. How can somebody, a professor, left here and went to England, is a security guard because they didn't recognize academic while he's studying to write an exam? I know someone who is a top banker, left Nigeria and went abroad to go and start stacking shelves in the supermarket. Somebody left Ghana. There's a man I met in Ghana back in the days, a medical doctor, dentist. He couldn't practice. I don't think he ever practiced in Canada then. What was he doing? He was working in a car wash. No. Africa, we can do better. For those of you still trying to go, I'm not going to stop you. To be selfish of me because I've experienced it and come back. But I want you to know, south, east, west, home is the best. South, east, west, home is the best. If you go, acquire that knowledge, don't get lost in the air like a thin air. Thank you. My name is Osi.